Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing readings looking at the next 7 to 10 days from whenever it is that you're watching this video. And this will be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. You can also cross-watch if you're dealing with the Virgo. Just remember to only take what resonates as it resonates with your situation, if I can talk. I'm running specials at this time, so if you're interested in that for yourself or as a gift for someone else, that is in the description box below, as well as my regular readings. The Knight of Cups, love offers. What else was I saying? December monthlies are posted. Wheel of Fortune, taking a chance. Change. Okay. December monthlies are posted. You have other weeklies you can check out. You have other timeless readings you can check out. And like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Thank you if you have. Really appreciate it. Alright, I think that's it. Let's jump in here before I get interrupted again. So what's going on for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 7 to 10 days from whenever it is that they're watching this video? What's going on for Virgo in the next 7 to 10 days? Four of Swords, the Emperor, Strength, the Hierophant, the Hangman, Three of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the World. Bottom of the deck, the Page of Swords. Okay, Virgo. The feeling that I'm getting is that you don't have as long to decide as you think you do. So I'm just going to caution you. I feel like you're really in your head with the Page of Swords, trying to figure something out to do with commitment, to do with marriage, family, your long-term goals, your career. Do you continue to work for a corporation or a regular 9-to-5? Do you start your own business? Anything to do with your business or education. Okay, it would be something that you view as a very, very serious, big commitment. And you're in your head trying to figure it out. You might be talking to people, you might be researching things, checking, double checking. There's hesitation, there's holding back, there's a little bit of fear of making the wrong choice. And I feel like you've been in this state for a little while with the Hangman in your recent past. Again, it's like looking at everything from every angle. You're trying to make sure that, you know, you're making the best decision, you're making the right decision. There's an element of fear, and there's an element of doubt and insecurity because of the magnitude that you attribute to this commitment. Okay. Current situation, Four of Swords. Again, contemplation. I feel like with the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck and the Hangman in your recent past, you've gotten every piece of information that you could external to you. So through research, talking to other people, looking things up, listening to things, people, situations, I don't know. And now currently, with the Four of Swords, you're now having to reflect. There's like inner processing, right? You went through the stage of gathering data, and now you're like processing it with yourself, trying to figure out for yourself with the Four of Swords. You might be praying about it, you might be asking for signs. The challenge with the Emperor is to take a leadership role here, take ownership, and make a decision one way or another. The challenge is to wear your big boy, big girl pants and say, you know what, this is what I decided, for better or for worse. But to make a decision, that's your challenge. Okay, Aries energy, taking initiative. That's your challenge. Crowning you, we have the Strength card. You're holding yourself back. You're trying to temper your fears, but it's a struggle. It's a struggle. So you end up just not doing anything. You're afraid of making the wrong move, so you don't make any moves. You're afraid of making the wrong decision, so you don't make any decision with the Strength card. In the near future, I feel like, Virgo, heads up, the decision will be taken away from you. This is you coming to realize that something has closed out with the World card. Something is no longer an option. This thing that you've been debating with yourself, you come to this to realize that it's no longer an option. It's no longer open. It's no longer available. That job is off the market. That house is off the market. That person's off the market. So I'm just cautioning you here. You're taking too long to decide. And by the time you're ready to check in, by the time you're ready to say something, you still don't have a decision. You still don't have a decision. But I feel like you hear or you see a post with the World card, or you hear something, or like I say, you go online to look and just double check, you know, where it's like, do I really want that house? Oh, let me go have another look at it online. And you can't find it. It's gone. It's off the market. Or you see a post that, you know, someone's in a relationship, they're no longer available. Or that job is gone. The position got filled. So this is a heads up for you, a cautioning for you, Virgo. Your overthinking has gone into overdrive, and I say this with love, and I got a Virgo moon, and I get it. I do. I really do. But there comes a time when you just have to say, you know what? F it. I'm going to trust my gut. I'm going to trust my instinct or something. Or flip a coin or something, you know, to snap out of this cycle, this vicious cycle. You see the circle around this hangman? You've been doing tarot readings, you've been doing rune readings, you've been doing dream interpretation, you've been searching and searching and searching for someone else to tell you what to do. And you haven't found it because no one else can tell you what to do. This is something that only you can decide for yourself. Okay, what else does Virgo need to know about this? Three of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like I just keep hearing like you missed the boat with the Three of Wands there as well. So listen, number one, this isn't going to be for everyone. Number two, it hasn't happened yet, so you have time to change this. But I get the sense of you missed the boat. It's no longer a competition. You're no longer part of the competition. Someone's turned their back. And advice. King of Swords, the Lovers, and the Page of Cups. It's very clear-cut advice. You're just going to have to make a decision. King of Swords. And the truth is, you already know what to do. You just have to figure out which side to listen to. The Lovers is a head or a heart decision, and you have your head on one side and you have your heart on the other, and you can't do both. I feel like they're telling you different things. I feel like your heart is telling you to go for it and your head is trying to talk you out of it because you're making it bigger than it is, or more complicated than it has to be. Okay? But again, the message is your heart already knows. And I feel like you're looking for rational confirmation for something that is emotional in nature, and you're never going to find it. Does that make sense? It's two different things, which is why you've been stuck and you have not found an answer, and you have not come up with a decision where you feel you can marry both. Right? For some of you, this is about who you're going to marry. Listen. But yeah, you cannot find. It's almost like you get a feeling, you get a hunch or a feeling or an instinct about something. You tell someone that who's a complete rational thinker, logical, they don't believe in things they don't see. And you try telling them that you based your decision on a feeling. They look at you like you're crazy. They don't understand what you're saying. And vice versa. You know, someone who's completely rational and logical, They're like, these are the facts, this is the math, this is the logical answer. And then someone who it has more of an emotional intelligence and is more intuitive, they go, are you sure that's the answer? Because, what does your heart tell you? You're like, yeah, okay, I see the numbers, I see the math, but what does your heart tell you? And the rational thinker looks at the emotional person or the intuitive like, what did you just say? What does my heart got to do with anything? Look at the facts. It's two different languages. And you're trying to find one answer that both of these fully support. You know what I mean? That doesn't exist, which is why you've been stuck, Virgo. So, with the Lovers, it's a head or heart decision. Your advice is to follow your heart, but it's up to you to figure out if that is something you can do or not, because it is terrifying. It is, because it doesn't make sense. And so if you find comfort in facts and rational thinking and logical outcomes, it's going to be uncomfortable, if not impossible, to feel at ease making a decision solely based on emotion, because it's going to make you feel vulnerable and exposed, going against all odds and against all facts and rational thinking, and putting yourself out there because that's what your heart is telling you to do. Now, everyone's comfortable doing that. Matter of fact, most people just don't, because the fear is too great. The fear of rejection, the fear of people looking at you like you're crazy, people looking at you like you're stupid, people, you know what I mean? So Virgo, we've got an interesting reading here. The longer you take to decide, by the time you go and I feel like the next time you decide, you know what, let me look at it again, and I'll make up my mind once I look at it again. You won't find it, it won't be available anymore. The decision will have been taken from you. It will have been made elsewhere. It will have been made for you, and you're out of the competition, you're out of the process, you're out of this person's life, you're just out. Watching this ahead of time and this hasn't happened yet, your advice is follow your heart, pursue your heart. Speak up. Speak from the heart. Don't overthink it. And it comes down to, is that something you can do? Can you balance both? So it'll be something that's up to you, Virgo. I can't tell you what to do if you came to this reading looking yet again for another perspective or a way to get both to talk to each other and say the same thing, your head and your heart. Sorry. You're not going to find that anywhere. This is something that you just have to decide and make it happen. You're just going to have to decide, this is what it is, and I'm going to make it so. I'm going to make it happen. And if you're struggling with that, you might miss an opportunity. And listen, it'll just turn into a lesson, and maybe next time, if you have the opportunity for a next time with something else or something similar, or this thing coming back around, who knows, maybe then you'll know how to go about it better, right? So you'll either jump on an opportunity now, or you'll miss an opportunity and it will turn into a lesson for you that you can learn from and turn things around at a later date when you're better prepared to do so. All right, Virgo, so I don't want you to freak out. That's just what it is, okay? For better or for worse, you'll be okay. Take it all as a lesson. Take it all as an experience. Take it all as, what is this trying to teach me about myself? What can I do about it? What am I comfortable doing about it? Why am I not comfortable doing that? Where does that come from? It's all a lesson. It's all a learning experience. Okay? And the truth is, we're not always ready to just jump in on good opportunities. It doesn't matter that they're amazing opportunities. If we're not prepared to do so, if we're not ready to do so, don't beat yourself up. Just learn from it. And so if you ever have that opportunity again, or a similar opportunity again, maybe you can do things differently. Okay? But Virgo, I hope this helps you. I really do. It's not an easy reading or an easy position to be in, but I understand. Be kind to yourself. learn from it. What can I say? Or you can change things around if you can find a way to apply the advice ahead of time before this goes down. All right, so I'm going to leave this here. Watch your other placements, and good luck with everything. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.